Joke, no joke, no joke, no joke. You know what it is. This go out to the desperate housewives in New York, Atlanta, Texas, California, Mississippi. I never thought in my lifetime I'd fall for another man's wife. I know that it sounds trite. I'm caught up with a desperate housewife. I never thought in my lifetime I'd fall for another man's wife. I know that it sounds trite. I'm caught up with a desperate housewife. It was quick how it happened. We was just chatting, had a lot in common. I kept her laughing, a department in which a man was lacking. He was the king of the ship. Somehow I became captain. My swag on platinum, all my gold is just smacking. Then phone sex had happened. Then things went left. My common interest in sex, something like Little Kim and Hugh Hef. We knew if we met, it would be electric. Then a day came, and we met. It was beyond my dream. The cream so sweet, it made me scream. It was like a dream. You know why he made a queen? I wanted to find Marty McFly and use that time machine and run up in the church, create a scene, object to that weapon, and give him my ring. Like I never thought in my lifetime I'd fall for another man's wife. I know that it sounds trite. I'm caught up with a desperate housewife. I never thought in my lifetime I'd fall for another man's wife. I know that it sounds trite. I'm caught up with a desperate housewife. I fell harder than the mother, my number one lover. Yo, under the covers, it's like no other. Had everything in common. I used to love her until he bugged her. Bitch, I'm a fucker. Device in the whip, had to call me quits. Hit us like a brick, we both sick. Now she got the liver, like Kelly the kids. I'm calm, wish I never met the chick. Missing her seafood and our trips. Sex in the soul house, we did that shit. Sexing on the tent, we risked that shit. We both freaky as fuck, I miss my chick. Never mind, there to take him off of mine. Kindred spirits, just the wrong time. Get divorced, you can hear my line. Until I repent, it's next lifetime. I never thought in my lifetime I'd fall for another man's wife. I know that it sounds trite. I'm caught up with a desperate housewife. I never thought in my lifetime I'd fall for another man's wife. I know that it sounds trite. I'm caught up with a desperate housewife. Joke, no joke.
You already know. It's that New York to the ATL flow. Let's go. What up, y'all? Choke Yo Joke, you already know. Tonight is my journey in entertainment. Eminem, Trick. Let's get to it. All right. It's good, y'all. Who in the building? Who in the building? Let me see who in the building. Let me see who's in. I know some of y'all been in here for a while. I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? Like Bigger BX, I'm sorry, I'm late. You know, I had some key elements I had to add to this to make sure that I make it epic tonight. No, we talking Eminem. We talking Trick. We talking Detroit. Period. You already know. So for y'all that didn't catch the show yesterday, you know what I mean? Put out my new line, you know what I'm saying? So y'all make sure y'all check that out. Yeah, let me let them know on Instagram we live, my bad. 1 second, y'all. Let me get Instagram hooked up real quick. 1 second, y'all. 1 second. Who else in the building? Young Yala, what up? Dipset Forever, what up? Oh, I spoke to Keita G, y'all. She got out the hospital 2 days ago. She still got pneumonia that she was dealing with. So she still got fluid in her lungs, but she getting better. She'll be back soon. So if y'all not out there taking care of yourselves, let her be an example. It's real. You know what I'm saying? Please, y'all, take care of yourselves. Take care of your health. Pretty Gangster, what up? Vibrant Vortex Vision, what up? Silk Teen always in the building. Celia, what up? Okay, we getting there. We pulling. They coming in. They coming in. They coming in. They coming. I know I'm late. I know y'all be like, I'm out. I ain't waiting for chow. I'll come back later. Tasha Rain, what up? Charles Johnson, what's good? Stuff Williams, Tina. Yeah, okay. Well, you make sure y'all get y'all Rad Nation hats. You know, shout out to my brother, Mr. Snap. You stay off your plannings. You know what I mean? Or the signature choke, no joke joints. You know, all right? Y'all get that on my website, chokenojokeproductions.com. I'm gonna put that link up in there for y'all, for those who want it. All right. Oh yeah. Let me get these
over the last century,
these Instagram heads up in here. Joe, you ain't tell us you was coming on late. But shout out to everybody that's enjoying my journey in entertainment. Oh yeah, y'all. Shout out to Drink Champs. Shout out DJ EFN, Nori, the whole squad over there. I told y'all before, you know, that, you know, I made my appearance on there. Let me give y'all, show y'all the trailer I just seen them put out. Man, they got me, Nas, Mega, Nature, all in one shot. Let me show y'all real quick for those that didn't see it.
Beautiful moment. This is a good look. Beautiful moment. Hey, yo, Nori, if you get Mega to drink, you a bad man. Yo, I'm trying to get drunk. Good energy, man. You on Drink Champs, man. Good energy. Good energy. All right, let's go. All right, that's what I'm talking about. Grown man shit. Make some noise for this footage.
Yeah, so shout out Cormega. That was his phone. He the one that hit me when they was on Drink Champs. So y'all get to see how that played out. I don't want to give no spoilers, you know, but y'all see how that played out. Gatorade, that cool, refreshing drink. All right, let me get Instagram on here. Then we're going to get into this, my journey in entertainment with Eminem. All right, the lyrical genius. All right, let's go. Let me get into this real quick.
Joe, yeah. It's Joe, no Joe. Joe, no Joe. Chicken Joe, no Joe. Joe, no Joe. Nigga Joe, no Joe. I know this industry chick with tough law. Yeah. When I had exclusives, I hit the hard. Then she did some shit to piss me off. Okay. It was crap shit, so I rushed it off. We got the Oh, don't forget the light that I shine on you. And don't think I'm stupid, but I'm eyeing you. Could've had some chicks, could've scratched on you, and you wouldn't have a clue how flat it should be. They throw you in a bag, they shovel your ass like Kanye. Cause flashing lights come when the bullets spray, and your ass won't be found like Lady May. You don't carry me that way, you hear? You care how much is there or you got? Or super you think he is there? I drag him by his cape, you can call it King Fear. The industry cats, I ain't fucking around this shit. Yeah, I hit her through the glass, and if he bitch, I slap. If you try to ever put flaws in my chin, use a hater, bitch, or keep or hate. I'm joke, and I'm destined to win. They got to you, we in school, you supported me, I supported you. Then you stop acting like you used to. It's obvious that they got to you, they got to you. We was cool, cause you supported me, I supported you. Then you stop acting like you used to.
I'm live on YouTube. I'm live on YouTube. Let's go.
That was heartless. Top of the rap game was his target. I listened from a dude and what he started. I was told what the lumen ones be about. They told him
Live on
best
YouTube.
not to go that route. But the rapper saw he would possess riches and clout. For whatever the reason, the two had fell out. And the rapper from the project is standing out. Illuminated like a house on Christmas time.
Catch a few cases, but do no time.
Strictly private jets, no one standing in line. At the airport, Clairport is showing signs of growth. Destined to be the GOAT, not L. The one with the horns, the one you pay souls. The more you feed, the more you grow. Your family member be the first to go. You don't shine, you illuminate the whole show. But you gotta keep improving or you're next to go. You cut off from me because they can't be amongst the league. Crush his team dream of living supreme. A living big dream, fucking R&B bitch. You made it rich, stuck and killed shit like Paul. Showing up with the glow. Just to see you go, they go to your funeral. We got to you, we was cool. You supported me, I supported you. Then you stop acting like you used to. It's obvious that they got to you. They got to you. We was cool. You supported me. I supported you.
Then you stop acting like you used to. It's obvious that they got to you. Choke, no joke. You already know I'm live on YouTube right now, Instagram. Y'all better come over here and join us if you want to see the visuals. If you can't see the visuals, you can't get on YouTube, you can stay here and listen, all right? But you won't see the visuals. You know, get your Rad Nation hats, you know what I'm saying? Off my website, ChokeNoJokeProductions.com. You know, the rats calling rats. The rats is out here trying to call people rats. So make sure you join Rat Nation. Joke, no joke, you already know. But so what I want to get into real quick before I get into this my journey and entertainment, Eminem Trick Detroit episode. I decided I can't talk about Eminem without talking about Detroit. And I can't talk about Detroit without talking about Trick. You know what I'm saying? So I think this episode became bigger than what I expected initially because I thought about it. People gonna say, "Yo, Choke, how you talking about Detroit and you ain't talking about Trick?" You know what I'm saying? Or you ain't talking about Royce, or you ain't talking about Proof. Yo, come on, man. Them niggas is the founders and the foundation for Detroit hip hop. Gotcha. I gotcha. So that's why I was late. That's why, that's why it took me a little longer because I had to set this up properly right. But I want to get into something real quick, man. All right, let me explain something to y'all. It is cool. It is cool to interact with one another on social media. Social media has what I defined in my head, made it to where now the fans can talk to the celebrities. And it's like damn near you got their phone number because you could a DM is equivalent to a text. A comment is equivalent to a text because the people can see this and read this and can respond to this. You know what I'm saying? But some of you people take it a bit too far. You know what I'm saying? And I'm one that loves the support. I'm the one that, you know, I build with a lot of people and came cool with a lot of people that I met in social media since way back in MySpace days. You know what I'm saying? But now it's getting to the point where, you know, like I said, you know, it gets real goofy and people be doing some weird stuff. And I got to, you know, I had to, somebody that was hitting me, I blocked them, but somebody that was hitting me, like hit me and was on some trying to play mediator between me and somebody that I don't even care to get along with. You know what I'm saying? And what bugged me out about the situation was that they hitting me and they like, yo, I talked to so-and-so and blah, 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 blah. Yo, I think you should talk to so-and-so. And I'm like, first of all, I don't know you. And I don't know this person that you're talking about. So you mean to tell me a person that don't know you, that you don't know, you sat there and had a whole conversation with them about me that you don't know and they don't know. And you reaching out to me to have a conversation with somebody that I don't care to talk to. And you feel like, do you understand? For a person to talk to a person that don't know neither party and sit there and have a whole conversation and think that this person can be a mediator between two people that they don't know and don't have no record, no idea what's going on with these people. And it could be people that know these people well that couldn't make that happen. What the hell are you thinking that you can make me talk to somebody? If my mother couldn't make me talk to somebody that I didn't want to talk to, who do you think you are as some person that I never seen before in my life? Don't know what you look like unless I click on your icon to see who you are. What make you think that I would do that? It's not a little disturbing to you to think that a person would sit there and talk to you for any ample amount of time to explain something to you, to ask you to go and talk to somebody that you don't even know to talk to them? You see where this social media, it gets goofy and like it blur, the lines get all the way across. Like people don't respect people's space. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had a good example. Let me see. I think I wrote it down too. Oh, I know what I was gonna say. That's like me. I never met Jada Pinkett. I never met August Alston. I don't know if I met Will before, but I'm gonna just say I never met Will. That's like me DMing Jada, like, yo, you know, August is sorry that he went out there and talked about it. You know, I DM'd him and he was talking to me and he said he's sorry. And, you know, he he really would like to talk to you. And I think that you should talk to him, Jada. I think that, and I'm a DM Will too, but he's sorry. Jada, I really think that you should go and meet with this dude and talk to what? Like, who are you? You know how crazy Jada be like, yo, who the fuck is this nigga? Like, do I know that? Will, you know him? What is he? You sure you don't know him? Because he sounds like he knows us. Yo, I'll be like, yo, what the hell do people be thinking? You know what I'm saying? That's like me just, walking up in your house and be like, somebody in here beating kids? Yo, why are you beating the kid like that? I just, I'm just next door and I heard a kid crying. Who is somebody here? Are y'all feeding the kids? Why is kids in here crying? Like, what are you doing? Stay out of people's business. If you don't know the people, how do you know who's telling you what's real and what's not? Some of y'all be tripping. Just because I talk to you in the comment or in the DMs or on the comments or whatever, you don't know me personally enough to try to negotiate anything with me and anybody or anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't come into your house and be like, well, you cooking chicken tonight? Man, y'all shouldn't be eating chicken. You should have fish. So let's stay in our lanes, man. And trust me, I appreciate the kind gesture. I appreciate it. We all out here making peace. This is in 2020 has been so damaging to people that a lot of people are out here making peace, and that's where it's at. But some of us will never be at peace with certain people. Period. Long as me and you good, and we can communicate in the comments and in the DM, and we can enlighten each other. Let's keep that going. Because soon as you come to me talking about block, delete, sorry, and if we had a good relationship, I'm sorry. But, I'm trying to get my chakra right. You know what I'm saying? And the motherfuckers don't have good intentions for me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not wasting my time. I've grown old enough to know bullshit when I see it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not the nigga to put powdered sugar on shit. Shit is shit to me. I don't give a because once you get through that goddamn powdered sugar, that sweet taste, you're going to be eating shit. So I don't care how motherfuckers sprinkle it and package it. I don't care if you put the shit in the Snickers package. Once you rip that package open and you bite that shit, it's shit. So don't come to me with, I don't care how you motherfuckers try to repackage. No, niggas, I'm not talking to you. So stop trying to put a shit in a Snicker pack. It's not gonna, no, it's still shit. That shit's still gonna melt in the fucking sun. Get out of here. You ain't gotta tell me to block them. I already blocked them. So let's get into it. So I think that's all I have to say about that. Who used to do that on their shows? Say something, then throw the card after David Letterman. Yeah, young niggas won't know about that. So this episode here, my journey in entertainment. Instagram, I'm live on YouTube, so y'all might want to come on YouTube and holler. And if y'all ain't subscribed, if y'all haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe, man. I know it's a lot of y'all niggas out here watching that won't subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Because my viewers, I look at that, the analytics and stuff. The same amount of subscribers I got the same amount of people that watch that is not subscribed. So what's up, man? Subscribe to the channel. And you know what I want to do too? Let me see. If my subscribers, let me see. What's up, man? Subscribe. Let me see something. And my subscribers, if I get 400 subscribers, and my subscribers go to 83,000 in this show, I'll pay somebody's bill. I'll pay a bill for y'all. I'll cash app you right now. Joe Ferg, what up? My G. If my subscribers go up right now to what you call it, and whoever's on this line right now, when them subscribers reach that number, I'm going what you call it. I'm going to pay your bill. I'm going to pay a bill for somebody. We're going to find somebody on here, and I'm going to cash app them and pay a bill. It's still the first, second week of the month. I know somebody, what you call it, need a bill paid. You know what I mean? But yeah, so my journey in entertainment, you know, like I tell y'all, I talk about different things that I've done. This one is going, you know, it starts off with Eminem. You know, I'm talking about Eminem to Detroit, Trick. And so shout out for everybody from Detroit. Shout out Royce the 5'9", shout out Eminem, shout out Trick, shout out Diesel the Hitman, Diesel and the Hitman, Diesel the Hitman no more. This nigga done turned to Denzel Washington on the nigga. And shit, I can't even think of this nigga government name, but he's still Diesel the Hitman to me. You know what I mean? But DJ Thriller, Big Head, Roscoe, man, everybody in Detroit. Peanut, Brianna, God, man, so many people. Delicious. Who else from Detroit? I think Shay's even from Detroit. Anyway, moving on. The rest of them, you know, out there. If I forgot you, you know, blame my my mind, not my heart. So check it out. So when I was still doing the tunnel, after I did the first public access show, I got my own show on Fox and the WB called LMC Hip Hop, where LMC was stood for Live Music Channel, and all we did was live events, cover live events. And as y'all can see, you know, when you look at the tunnel footage, that I've been producing multi-camera shoots since, you know, early 90s and or mid 90s. You know, so like it was the Snoop show you seen, what you call it? I think that was like 5-6 camera shoot. So I've been doing multi-camera shoots, you know, as I, you know, got more advanced, and also being a live producer director, which is not easy because, you know, I would have to hire all these camera dudes, you know, and then, you know, position them all and show them what to shoot, make sure everybody audio's right, light right, this, that, and other. So it was a lot. It's always been a lot, you know what I'm saying, with producing and then taking that all the footage and making sure everything was right. And, you know, and then you get footage that's, you know, some of the cameramen wasn't as steady as others, and sometimes or the audio wasn't on. So you know, you get a lot of stuff happening in live performances that you, through experience, those trials and tribulations, you learn how to perfect them and not have these issues. So, like I said, I got with this company that saw what I was doing, and they asked me to come be a partner with them, and I did. And I was still doing the same thing, producing, directing, videography. At that point, I wasn't editing yet, but I learned how to edit and took editing classes after a certain point. So what kind of camera did I use? Nigga, I used everything from VHS cameras to up to today. All brands, Canon, Panasonic, you name them. But Canon and Panasonic's are my favorite. And Sony, Sony. My TRV 900, that was one of my favorite cameras. I had a Sony 8mm too. A lot of cameras, right? So what happens is with live music channel, I was still doing shows out of the tunnel, but I also would cover other little stuff. And live music channel wasn't just hip hop. That's when I started dealing with rock music, and we was filming groups like the Flaming Lips and what's these other dudes that got real big? Damn, what's these other dudes? There was so many rock groups. I can't remember all the rock groups because I was more heavy into hip hop, but I definitely enjoyed doing the live, going to the rock events. I mean, we even did reggae. I remember interviewing Buju and doing one of his shows. And all this footage and, a lot of stuff I still got. It's a lot to be digging through all that stuff. But as I do these shows and I talk about these things, I'll definitely, start looking to pull some of the stuff to show y'all. Now with live music channel, it was the first time I heard of Eminem was the Slim Shady song. I think that's when most of us probably heard about Eminem was a Slim Shady song. Not saying that he didn't build a buzz in Detroit prior to that, because when we see the whole 8 Mile thing, it looked like he had a buzz as a battle rapper in the city. But as far as a commercial release, nationwide hit, like something that probably got like 10,000 spins on radio a week at one point or more. The Slim Shady record was his introduction to me in hip hop. So I can't remember what club it was, but it was a club on the West Side in New York. And Eminem performed at this club. And, being that I was doing the tunnel, everybody knows that, like the show I was doing was Flex was involved in it, or, we use Flex's name to get us past doors because, we was running with him and he was letting us film. So I remember Eminem coming off the stage and he was getting ready to leave. And we waited all day to interview him, and we got clearance to interview him. So we waiting, and then he finally come, he leave, and it was packed. It was stupid. I don't know if it was Exit. I don't know if it was definitely wasn't no Mars 2112. What club was it? It might have been Exit. I don't remember, but I remember I can picture the place. It's just New York has so many different clubs, and throughout especially in the 90s, throughout hip hop, It's hard to remember them, but unless it was something like The Tunnel. But I remember him leaving and him and we was waiting for him, and I think Excitement was hosting that night for me. And we ran into him, and it was him and Paul, I think. And I was like, yo, what's up, yo? It's Choke, Choke No Joke, live music channel. Yo, we had set up to do an interview with you. Yeah, I was on BCAT. And he was like, this is when, like, me and him, I thought he was a dorky white boy. You know what I'm saying? Because he wasn't trying to act black. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't trying to act like he was pro-black, like Third Base, or what's this nigga name that played Remy in Higher Learning? It act like he got so much soul. What's his name? Michael something. Anyway, but Eminem wasn't acting like Third Base, like bad guys wear black. Black cats, bad luck, bad guys wear black. Must have been the white guy who started all that. Get the gas face for them little white lies, for them mountainous niggas with blue eyes. Like, he wasn't capping for black people. You know what I'm saying? He was just being him. Michael Rappaport, good looking, cooler than most. Thanks. And then, Michael Rappaport, that nigga got a damn tattoo of Africa on his back, or damn near on his chest, like the Batman symbol. And they got an Africa symbol. He swear he black. That nigga be attacking white people for black people and shit. That nigga, Michael Rappaport, after he came out of Higher Learning, that nigga, he was a nigga. That nigga's like, I'm not Remy. I'm not Remy, I'm Cube. That nigga, Mike Rapport, he be going at white people for black people like he Al Sharpton. But Eminem, I didn't get that from him. So when I met Eminem for the first time right there in the club, like, I'm like, yo, we scheduled an interview and stuff. And he was like, I'll never forget this. He was like, yo, I can't do it right now. Yo, I gotta go. And I looked at him like, like, motherfucker. Like, I looked at him and like he was brushing me off. Not that, because it's like, nigga, I got the hottest show in the city, in my opinion. I'm on Fox and the WB. Ain't like I'm on public access no more. I still connected to Flex. You know what I'm saying? So he said, yo, man, I can't do it right now, man. We gotta go. So I give him the look like this nigga, he brushing me off. Excuse me. And then he says, so I gave him a look like, yo, fuck you, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, whatever, man. And because I'm mad. I waited for this whole, I've been there since the show started, before the show started, and waiting to the end. And then they come out and tell me he can't do the interview and shit. But he was in a rush, right? So what he says to me to gain my attention and let me know that he wasn't the average, he wasn't at the average white boy, and he was hip hop, and that he wasn't playing me, that he saw my face and the disappointment in my face, like as if this nigga was bullshitting me, right? So I just go to walk, and he grabbed my arm to turn around. He said, yo, dog, I'm not dissing you. And I'm looking at him like, this white boy, like, dog, dissing me? Like, he talked at that time, talking like that. That's how we talked. And he wasn't from New York. You know what I'm saying? He was from Detroit. So when he was like, and he grabbed me, like, not on no aggressive, like, yo, nigga, like, you know what I'm saying? But the way he grabbed me, it let me know that he was comfortable with touching me in a way that wasn't offensive, but for him to just grab a nigga like that and shit, and then when I turn around, like, yo, he like, nah, dog, I'm not dissing you. I was like, all right. I gained I ain't gonna even lie. I gained a lot of respect for him because a lot of these niggas, artists, like, yo, I can't do it, and just keep going. And the fact that he was concerned with how I felt let me know that he wasn't trying to burn no bridges in the hip hop coming into the hip hop game. It let me know that he was hip to the hip hop game, and it let me know this motherfucking white boy done been around some niggas. You know what I'm saying? He been around some real dudes. Like his talk wasn't fake. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, you know, so from that day forth, I supported him. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it was with his music or whatever, you know, I supported him. And so I get to meet him again. Same time. Now he blowing up. Like he was hot when I first saw him. Like you know how it is when a single first take off for an artist, and they everywhere like broken glass. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, when they got a hit record and everybody's on it. That's what My Name was. That was what's that name? That was like the Migos, Bad and Bougie. How that record was everywhere, and even if you didn't like them, you still knew it. That's how Slim Shady was. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't no record just for white boys. It was a hip hop record, and it was a shocker to everybody because of the lyrical content. You know, hi kids, you know what I mean? You want to stick 9-inch nails through my eyelids? Like, this nigga was saying some crazy ass shit. You know what I'm saying? To grab your ear, like, what this motherfucker just said? Stick 9-inch nails through your eyelids. But it was like double entendres because he was Wade, good looking. Thanks for the cash app. He was you know, his wordplay was ill. You know what I'm saying? So I hear that Eminem's back in New York. He's coming back to New York, right? And now he way out on Long Island, Nassau Coliseum. So this is me as, even though I was an owner in Live Music Channel, but I was still a producer. So on the aspect of teaching y'all, you know what I'm saying? As a producer for the TV show, I would have to call and get media clearance to go into Nassau Coliseum and film. So I reached out to Eminem's people and asked them again, can I interview him? He's back in town this time. So this time when I came, Eminem remembered me. I don't know if he remembers this all, but we had Nassau Coliseum and he's the headliner. And I'm telling you, it was probably about, let me see what the capacity is on Nassau Coliseum before y'all won't say I'm capping. But I swear it was at least 50,000 in there. Hold on. All right. Yeah, I was definitely getting ready to exaggerate. But It's about 15,000. I don't know. It seemed like it's way more. It go way more than that. All right, but 15,000 back then. It was packing. When you see what I'm talking about, you're gonna be like, "Yo, that looks bigger than that." But Madison Square Garden holds 20,000. So the ISR Center holds 19,000. The Barclays hold 20,000. So 15,000 is a lot, you know what I'm saying? But when you watching, it's looking like Summer Jam when you're there. You know what I'm saying? But think about it. The tunnel was 3,000. That's why to me it looked like a million people out there from me filming on a regular. Now when I think about it, that's why I thought it was so many. But like I said, Madison Square Garden is 20,000. So think about it. Eminem back then, first album, first single was selling out 15,000. 15,000. 15,000 is still a lot today because I like the State Farm Arena is what? Let me see. $20,000, $21,000 State Farm Arena. American Airlines Arena, 21,000. So think about it. This dude's first single, he sold out a whole concert with that record. Eminem. Talking about Eminem, my journey in entertainment, my interactions with Eminem. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. This is about Detroit. This is about Eminem. It's about Trick, everything in Detroit. All right. If you come in there now, but you might want to come on to YouTube because you're not going to be able to see what I'm about to show. So I get to the Nassau Coliseum. And I do get to eventually interview Eminem. And not only did I get to interview him, he let me get on stage with him. This is probably like, I mean, it's not the height of his career, but it is the height of his career in the beginning. You know what I'm saying? So for me to be on stage with the hottest dude in hip hop, he made up for not, having to wasn't being able to do the interview with me back at the Spire Manhattan, but letting me get on stage with him here in Nassau Coliseum is unforgettable. It's like now is not being that. My thing would be this. I know talent. That's one thing I do. I know talent. I know hit records when I hear them. You know what I'm saying? I know if somebody got it. You know what I'm saying? So for me to, even want to go interview this kid back then when he was coming, I knew he had something. Did I know he was going to go as far as he went to be one of the GOATs lyrically? No. But I see his potential, and I knew that with all the right elements that the kid was going far. And once you get with Dr. Dre and Interscope and Jimmy Iovine, I don't think you need any much more elements if you got the talent because they're going to package you up and they're going to market and promote you and they're going to pump you like you was crack. You know what I'm saying? And that's what they did with Eminem. So I got to be on stage with Eminem, like I said, at his height of his first album. And even then, people still wasn't up on him yet because you could tell by the crowd and the reaction. All they knew was, my name is. But, now I'm tapped into him. I'm listening to his music. This kid got bars. This nigga's nice. You know what I'm saying? And later, everybody catches on. But this is why I'm on stage with him. because I saw his potential. I don't even go in to film no whack dudes. You know what I'm saying? But I filmed a lot of whack people. I filmed a lot of people that didn't make it. But as you can see from, and as you will see, people that I believed in or I touched or put my camera on have done some amazing things. Whether, you know, Tunnel, Rockefeller, BET, whatever it may be, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But let's get into it. You know, so there's me on stage with Eminem. Rest in peace, Proof. He was there. Royce, he was there. And this is the beginning of something that became legendary. You know what I'm saying? No, there's only 20 people watching on Instagram because everybody over on YouTube. Don't worry about don't worry about the numbers. Don't worry about the likes. Just come and enjoy it. Hot Sauce. Come over to YouTube. You see what I say on Instagram, I'm live on YouTube. I come on here just to let y'all know I'm on live. Not for y'all to watch here, because you're not going to see nothing here. All right? But I appreciate you for tuning in. All right? Check it out. Hold on. 1 second. One second. All right, let's go.
Ladies, make some noise! Oh, fuck all that shit. All my real motherfucking girls, make some noise! That's right. Hold on, y'all. Long Island. I tried to come in here about an hour and a half ago with some guns, and they wouldn't let me. They let you. Then they wouldn't let me come in here with some fucking weed. Then I tried to sneak some motherfucking mushrooms in here, and they wouldn't let me. But you know what, Long Island? The one thing that they couldn't stop me from sneaking in here was a motherfucking middle finger. Put a motherfucking middle finger up in the air. Put a middle finger up in the air. Like you just don't care.
Do y'all understand when I said it seemed like 50,000?
The one thing that they couldn't stop me from sneaking in here.
Do y'all understand what I'm talking about now? Look at that crowd. Do y'all see that crowd? Do you understand what I'm talking about here? Do y'all see that crowd? Do you understand? This is this dude's first single. Do you see this crowd? This is his first single, dog. Like, I knew this kid was special. I'm not on the stage with him for nothing. This kid is special. I knew it, man. Look at this crowd. Look at the top. Every seat is filled in there. You tell me that don't look like goddamn 50,000? It's more than 15,000 people in there. I don't care what they telling me. It ain't no seats in there. Yo, let me tell y'all something, man. Niggas can hate on me all they want, but but I did some legendary shit. I seen some legendary shit. All right, with my own eyes. And I don't get to enjoy it like the people in the crowd is watching because I got to make sure the camera's steady and not shaking. I ain't no tripod up here. This is me always in handheld. Okay? This is always handheld. You know what I'm saying? And y'all looking at it like it's on TV, like it's a tripod. That's how nice I am. Give me my goddamn props, niggas. Stop hating. But let's get into it. My nigga Eminem, what up? Royce, what up? Rest in peace, Proof. Let's get into it, all right? Detroit, what up? Trick, what up? BMB, what up? Peanut, what up? Let's get into it, man. All right?
Just don't care. Like we don't give a fuck. New York makes some motherfucking noise. New York. How's the shit go? Look. I used to be a lonely man. But I got $1 million. Shit now I only had some fucking hair. I pull it back, but in the other that 2 bucks just for the game. You say you ain't doing it. I'm trying to do it.
Gotta go to YouTube. I'm not flipping my camera.
I had this straight chance, but it ain't nuts, and I can't knock it to my stable. My hands in my pants. So bad, someone else had it before me, and stepped up on their focus. My hands shaking, I'm dedicated to medication, but it's been taking too long to bring it. Anyway, I got down with Trill. The first thing that told me how to block out the spring. When I got down the street, screaming, fuck the police. You used to have your mother stuck and it was stuck in your tree. Became a role model at the Colorado. They didn't stop on me a mile. Please don't bitch, and be my kids at home.
Choke, no joke. You already know. Let me bring it back. I gotta bring it back. Let me bring it back.
Hold on a minute. What's up, ladies? Ladies, make some noise! Yo, fuck all that shit. All my real motherfucking girls, make some noise! That's right. Hold on, y'all. Long Island. I tried to come in here about an hour and a half ago with some guns, and they wouldn't let me. They let you. Then they wouldn't let me come in here with some fucking weed. Then I tried to sneak some motherfucking mushrooms in here, and they wouldn't let me. But you know what, Long Island? The one thing that they couldn't stop me from sneaking in here was a motherfucking middle finger. You put a motherfucking middle finger up in the air. Put a middle finger up in the air. Like you just don't care. Like we don't give a fuck. New York makes some motherfucking noise. New York. How's the shit go? Look. I used to be a lonely man. But I got $1 million. Shit now I only had some fucking hair. I pull it back, but in the other that 2 bucks just for the game. You say you ain't doing it. I'm trying to do it back. It was an accident. I had my back against the fan and shot it off the accident. I had this straight chance, but it ain't nuts, and I can't knock it to my stable. My hands in my pants. So bad, someone else had it before me, and stepped up on their focus. My hands shaking, I'm dedicated to medication, but it's been taking too long to bring it. Anyway, I got down with Trill. The first thing that told me how to block out the spring. When I got down the street, screaming, fuck the police. You used to have your mother stuck and it was stuck in your tree. Became a role model at the Colorado. They didn't stop on me a mile. Please don't bitch, and be my kids at home. They can someone sick of the man in his face, but I won't.
Yeah, choke, no joke. You already know. How many of y'all remember that joint? If I get tonight, tonight, What's good? What's good? Instagram. We live on YouTube right now. I'm about to end this on Instagram. Y'all got to come on over here to YouTube. Y'all want to watch it. I'm sorry. All right. I need my jack. Holla back. Thanks for tuning in. But I'm live on Instagram. I mean on YouTube right now. Link is in my bio. Yeah. All right, YouTube. Y'all know how we do. Let's keep it going, man. Shout out Eminem. Shout out Royce. Rest in peace, Proof. Shout out to the whole D12. Shout out everybody in Detroit. You know what I'm saying? Everybody on 8 Mile. You know, man, I used to live in Detroit, but I'm gonna get into that in a minute, right? Another thing with Eminem is ill because from this M blew up, right? And he went on, you know, to be with Dr. Dre, and I mean he was with Dre at this point, but he really blew up, especially after the like the Marshall Mathers EP and stuff. And at some point, he was able to create Shady Records, right? Now, we got to see D12 and, you know, all of them, and, you know, he had his group, and they did well. I think they might have went platinum with their project, even gold, if not. Let me make sure before I be talking out of time. Let me see. All right, Eminem got 7 results in the gold and platinum. Let's see. Matter of fact, let me just see D12. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. D12 go platinum. Yeah, Day Devil's Night album went triple platinum on one of the singles. But yeah, D12 certification. They got 2 platinum plaques, 1 platinum, 3 platinum, 2 gold, another platinum, platinum, platinum. So between singles and albums on Devil's Night, they got about 9 platinum plaques. I don't know if those are singles or albums. And they got 2 gold plaques. And then D12 World, that also went double platinum. And and some went gold. But the first release, Devil's Night, was in 2001. I think that's double platinum. And then the second one was 2004. And that went double platinum. So he put his people on at a certain point, and they did well, very well. You know what I'm saying? And with that, when that happened, he was able to start his label, right? So when I'm producing later on, I'm producing at BET, right? I was like a gatekeeper when it came to artists getting they songs on Rap City, because they would send me and for Rap City, and then they or one of the other producers for Rap City, and then they would send like one of the producers from like 106 in Park to go meet these artists when they labels are trying to present them. So we had the power to yay, nay, if somebody got on the show or their video got played. Like I said, that's how Chameleonaire host joint took off with BET, is because Lil Flip came on and did Game Over, and he did something, and it was a Chameleonaire song. One of the joints he had with Chameleonaire, I think. And I'm like, yo, that's another nigga song. Woo, woo. Yo, so we gotta get this kid up here. And then Chameleonaire, that's how he got into the whole BET system and blew up. And so this day we get a call from Universal, and it was a girl named Lakia Oliver. I could not think of her name for years. And I just flowed off my tongue just like that, just because I guess because of the moment. But Lakia Oliver, what's up, Lakia? She was the rep for Universal, right? So she called us, and it was me and Lee Harris this day. It's like, yo, I want you to come check out this artist. He's Eminem's artist. His name is Trick Trick. Have y'all heard of him? And I'm like, I never heard of him. I'm like, the only Trick I know is Trick Daddy, back then. So they, yeah, he's big in Detroit, this, that, and the other. He beat a murder case, this, that. That's how they were selling us Trick Trick, as he was this goon nigga that beat a murder case. That's how she was pitching it to us. And he was Eminem's artist. So, he was real as far as street, and, Eminem signed him, so he got to be talented, right? So, me and Lee, we go over to Universal, right? So they give us the material, like the press release for Trick Trick, and they play us some of his music, and they play us like some news clipping. I don't know if it was an EPK. It was like an EPK, which is an electronic press kit for those who don't know, which is kind of like a trailer of your career or life or whatever it is. So we watched this EPK, and I'm like, all right, son's official. I hear the music. I'm like, music's decent. All right, cool. So they bring Trick in after we looked at the stuff. So when Trick come in, he sits down. Lakia introduces us to him. He cool. You know what I'm saying? He humble, very humble for a nigga that just signed to Eminem. And I'm just digging the nigga's persona, because for a nigga to be signed to Eminem at this point of Eminem's career is a big deal, right? So he sits down, and I'm like, yo, all right, what's your story? So Trick started telling his story, whatever. I asked him about the case and shit, because I think the name of his album was The People versus his government name. I don't know why I'm drawing a brain fart on Trick's government name is beyond me right now, because I know his government name. But I think that's what the name of the album was. Let me look it up. Like, can't be sitting here talking about shit and got YouTube University right here in front of me. People versus something. Let me see. Okay, so this was the album here. The People versus the People versus Trick Trick. I thought it was his government name, but so they presented this album to us. We listened to it. Then Trick comes in. You know, I asked him about this the album cover right here. So you know, I asked him about the case and all that, whatever. This is how they was pitching them to us, right? So let me get the release date on that. All right, the release date was December 27th, right? 2005. Definitely the year I was producing Rap City. So as you can see, that's the release date right there, right? So this had to be, if it was December 25, so I'm going to say his album was coming up December 27. I don't know if that's accurate because I think we would have been getting ready to go on a break, but I don't know. If that's what it says, that's what it says. But all right, so it had to be either December 20th or December 13th that we had the meeting. Because I remember me saying the Trick, yo, your album come out in a week? It had to be like a week. It was maybe a week or two. It was very short. A month. It was no time for no promotion and stuff. So when we sitting there talking to him, so I'm like, all right, so you signed to him, all right, boom, and stuff. It definitely was the fourth quarter. That's the correct date. That is the correct date. And it probably was either December 13th or December 20th that we had this meeting, right? Trick probably know the date. So I say to him in the meeting, I was like, all right, yo, we cool. We rock with you. We gonna play your video. We rock with you. We gonna support you. We gonna get behind this. But I got a question to you. I said, yo, my man, they saying you up to sabotage you, man. And then nigga looked at me like I was crazy. And then he looked at me from crazy to interested to why I say that. And he was like, yo, why you say that? I'm like, yo, my man, your album's coming out in a week. Yeah, it was a week. It was very, even if it was a month, it was a very short window. It was no more than a month. I swear it had to be like a week, 2 weeks. And I was like, yo, my man, like, they setting you up for a brick. And he looked at me like, yo, Eminem, my man. Like, nigga, yo, who you, nigga? Like, and then he's like, well, why you say that, homie? And so, right? So I'm like, yo, dog. Now, Trick at this time is totally not in the entertainment business as far as he knows how the game works. Not on my level of being in on a corporate level. He's trusting that his people is doing the right thing for him. He doesn't know that his people aren't doing the right thing for him. So I'm like, So he said, yo, why you say that? I said, yo, my man, they putting your album out in a week, 2 weeks. Where's the promotion? I said, who the hell is going to know that your album's being promoted, that is coming out? I said, they banking off the success of Eminem, that they can say Eminem's artist, Trick, and everybody's going to run and buy your album. I said, brother, I know disrespect, but I never heard of you. And I've been in this hip hop for a long time. For you to be with Eminem, getting ready to come out next week, and there's no promotion behind you, you're going to catch a break, my man. The kid was looking at me like she wanted to kick me under the table. Like, Joe, what the fuck you doing? Like, this nigga's a gangster. You telling him this shit? You trying to get me thrown out the window? That was another time I got in trouble. I got in trouble for that. Joke, you can't be telling artists do. But the nigga was a cool nigga, and I knew he did not know what the hell was going on. He was totally green to the whole situation. You know what I'm saying? Totally new to it. And me saying that was just the same person that I am today. When I be trying to teach y'all, and I suffered plenty of times, whether it be the housewives and me trying to protect the talent, so many different situations that I could be. But this is just another one where, you know, I got called in the office and was like, yo, you can't be doing that. You can't be telling niggas that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, Trick appreciated it, right? So I don't know if, yeah, it did, his album did come out, but I'm sure like later he got to see what I was saying was true. Like, come on, you tell me they had just signed this nigga. Like, he was signed for a month and his album came out in a month. Like, within a month. Like, he was signed and asked him. He was signed and his album came out like this. Like, and it was just the fourth quarter. So these labels, the fourth quarter, they just throw stuff out because, you know, it's the end of the fiscal, and they want to, and they next fiscal's coming and they getting a re-up or whatever. So they just throw stuff out. The best of albums, greatest hits album, all that stuff come out in the fourth quarter, or used to when the game was different. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Trick, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, Trick came out, he made a splash in the industry, he made a mark for himself. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how many records he sold, but he definitely got a gold, a platinum plaque with I think with Welcome to Detroit with Eminem, you know what I'm saying? But the story gets even more interesting because I wound up running back into Trick later on, and then wound up being his manager. Like, yo, it's crazy. But let me get a little bit more into Eminem, and then I'm gonna get into that in a second. But let me let M live for a second. Shout out to Royce. Shout out, rest in peace, Proof. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the whole Shady Records. Shout out to my man Crooked Eye. Shout out Joe Buttons. Shout out Joel Ortiz. Shout out damn, hold on. You know, because they outside of what you call it, D12 and Slaughterhouse, you know what I'm saying? There was also other artists that was signing Shady. Stat Quo. What's my man name? I know I interviewed him before. He was, oh man, what's his name? Obi Trice. Shout out Obi Trice. Yeah, because he was like one of a franchise artist, I would say, for Shady Records. But like I said, man, shout out Proof, Joe Button, uh, Bad Meets Evil, you know, shout out G Unit, shout out 50. He's Shady Records. You know what I'm saying? You know, shout out the Griselda, West Side Gun, Conway, Benny the Butcher. And all these people came from this one white boy that told me, nah, dog, I ain't trying to dish you. Like he really became a force to reckon with. He came in hip hop and he didn't put on he put on more black people than he did white people. You know what I'm saying? He didn't come in and exploit the culture and try to push anything other than hip hop. So, you know what I'm saying? I give it up for Eminem. And like I said, he kept it solid with me. So I ain't got nothing to say about him. And I know a lot of people's like, oh, he went through that thing with Benzino and them and all that stuff. You know, yeah, he did. Yeah, I was disappointed at that time too. But, you know, I've seen people being forgiven for worse. Let's get into it. Shout out to the whole Detroit B&B. What up? Let's go. Choke no joke. Choke no joke, you already know. Right? So I can't even talk about this whole situation without playing the joint that made this dude famous. You know what I'm saying? This is why we all know this dude today.
She's about to bring my sister up on 480 days. Baby, she never took me out of race, I'm going to fuck you, lady. You bitch with a criticize, but you visualize, and the bitch was lying, and the criminals wrong. The neighborhood like you up, and you can go another. Until the young ones who don't believe in choice and dumb shit. I have a fucking damn grade, but a day, but I'm not to show the statement. But never tell me what I can or what I can't say. Change, because the age range of my campaign. Like a little wrong flying shit. We fucking flying, and I'm tired, we're tired, and we're think I'm just universal now, so commercial now, so I serve up a service pop, I'm in the circuit now. I got a license like this, so they tell me I can buy it, but as soon as I get on the line, it's like, you gotta do it, stop keeping attitude, go to sleep, man, like a bit of everything. I'm sick of being judged, fuck it, let me see it, judge. I'm the best happy mother of the lady. So I get locked up tonight, then I'm gonna go home tonight. Then I'm gonna tell that all right, then I'm gonna get locked up tonight. Come on! So if I get locked up tonight, then I'm gonna go home tonight. So I'm gonna tell that all right, cause I'm gonna get locked up tonight.
Shout out Detroit.
Hey, yo, is y'all motherfuckers out in fire? Make some motherfucking noise. Hey, yo, what about y'all motherfuckers way up on the top? Y'all having fun? Make some motherfucking noise. Yeah. Hey, yo, Long Island, how the fuck you guys doing tonight? Thank you. I know y'all are hot. I know you guys are hot and all that stuff and whatever. But how many motherfuckers tonight came here on drugs? How many motherfuckers drugs are wearing off right now? Okay, then how many motherfuckers want some drugs right now? Make some noise. Hey yo, Long Island, I want to introduce right now, I want to take this time out to introduce somebody that's very important to me. He's the man behind the ones and twos. It's my motherfucking DJ. He's the man making this shit possible for you tonight. His name is DJ Head. Give it up for DJ Head, y'all. Also, Royce the 5'9", MC Proof. They're also on my clique coming out next year, the beginning of next year, D12. I got my own little label or whatever. But. I can't see that. What did I say? I don't say what I think. Hey, yo, New York, why you fucking around? I want y'all to give it up for one of the motherfucking best lyricists this millennium, Slim motherfucking Shady. Hey, yo, Long Island, y'all still with me or what? Thank you. I got a lot of support. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I'm drunk as fuck tonight. So Long Island, you guys still with me or what? Then put a middle finger back up in the motherfucking air. That's what I'm talking about. Long Island, if y'all are still with me, let me ask you this question. Let me ask you this fucking question. Long Island. What's my name? What's my name? What's my name? What's my name?
Slim Shady, nigga.
Don't die on the shit. Don't die on the shit. Say now somebody, and you don't stop. It's like that, and you don't stop. It's like when I say Slim, y'all say Shady, Slim. When I say Slim, y'all say Shady, Slim. When I say Slim, y'all say Shady, Slim. Now what's my name? What's my name? What's my name? What's my name? My name is Slim Shady. My name is Slim Shady. Yes, you like 5 minutes? Want to see me speak 9 minutes there? It's one of my arguments. Want to copy me? Exactly like I did. Try to say the shit off. My brain's just way. Trying to get my head straight, but I can't figure out this bicycle. I'm going to broken. And Dr. Dre said, you will raise Say 12, I'm belting up someone else. I'm my original self. I'm a top boy. Got pissed off. A big family leaves. Pissed off. It's back for so long. I like to close back with the I smoke a fat hammer and grass. I'm pulling my ass. After the back, you shut me out of the trash. I'm getting stressed. I'm making it up my show. I don't give a fuck. I'm thinking of this the world. My name is
Slim Shady.
My name is in the back. My name is
Slim Shady.
My name is
Slim Shady.
My name is
Slim Shady.
This teacher wanted to fuck me in junior high. The only problem was
my teacher was a guy. That's enough. That's enough, man. I got to keep that exclusive. I got to keep that exclusive. Can't give y'all the whole goddamn concert. You know what I mean? But shout out to Eminem. Shout out to Royce. Shout out to, and rest in peace to Proof. Shout out OB Trice. Shout out D12. Shout out Slaughterhouse. Shout out Griselda. Shout out everybody that was down. G Unit. 50 Cent. Shout out to everybody that signed the Shady, man. You know, Eminem put a lot of money in the hood and putting 50 on, put more money in the hood. And a lot of niggas got to eat all around the world, man. You know what I'm saying? From that game got involved and game made money. You know what I'm saying? And all that is from the root of Eazy-E starting Ruthless. You know what I'm saying? And that tree growing to Death Row, to Aftermath, to Shady Records, to G Unit Records, all Eazy-E, all Eazy-E seed. All right? Don't y'all ever forget it. Always show love to Eazy-E. You know, he put money in niggas' pockets, that put money in niggas' pockets, that put money in niggas' pockets, that put money in niggas' pockets. Don't ever, ever, ever forget the late, great Eazy-E. Now, the crazy thing was, I go to Detroit to meet my homegirl Mo, you know, to go hang out with her for a weekend. And just going for the weekend, Wade, good looking for the cash app. Let me turn this off. Oh my God. Singer Anne Marie accused of shooting man in head in Atlanta. What the hell? Hold on, y'all. Let's take a break from this. Let me pull this up real quick. I don't know who Anne Marie is, but somebody just sent me that. Oh my God. All right, y'all. Let's check it out, y'all. Exclusive. We're going to get back to the whole Eminem Detroit thing in 1 second, y'all. Support this news. Singer Anne Marie arrested in connection with man shot in head. Let me blow this up so y'all can see it. Arrested in connection with man shot in head in Georgia hotel room. Fulton County, Georgia. R&B singer Anne Marie is facing several charges following her December 2nd arrest in connection with the shooting of an unarmed black man in the head in a hotel room on the outskirts of Atlanta. Y'all know who she is? Say what now? See your arrest. Arrest record indicates the 25-year-old Chicago artist born Joanne Marie Slater was charged with aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, possession of a firearm during the commission of a felony, and simple battery, Billboard reported. According to Fox News, Slater allegedly told responding officers that a 24-year-old victim, identified later as a friend with whom she grew up with in Chicago, was shot after a gun fell off of a table in a hotel room, which caused the gun to go off, hitting the victim. I don't know if I believe that already. The shooting reportedly occurred December 1st at the Intercontinental at Buckhead Hotel, and the victim answered officers' questions before transported to the area hospital for treatment, Billboard reported. Oh, so he didn't die immediately. He got to speak to the police. Anne Marie is best known for a 2018 Secret, followed by the album Pretty Psycho. Not a good name for the album in this situation. Now I'm going to court. Pretty Psycho. Woo, they're going to use that on her ass. In 2019, in the video for her song Come Over, featuring Young Blue, which was released 2 weeks ago. That's it? Chicago, man. What's going on with Chicago? So I don't know if y'all know who she is. I definitely don't know who she is. I don't know if y'all know her. I don't know her. No. Not A. Marie, Anne Marie. Not A. Marie, Anne Marie. But yeah, so I go to Chicago. Chicago. I'm thinking about homegirl. I go to Detroit, well, Michigan, actually, to go see my girl Mo and hang out with her. Oh man, need to plug my right. So go see my girl Mo, and at the same time, Charlie Baltimore had moved to Detroit. And so while I was visiting my girl Mo, I went to check Charlie, and she was working on a project with this label B&B, and they was going to put out a mixtape. And make a long story short, I heard the project. I'm like, yo, there's an album. Y'all can put this out like commercial. Y'all don't have to put it out on live mixtapes, because that's what they was going to do, put it out on live mixtapes. So shout out to Peanut, who owns B&B. I started building with him and telling him, yo, you could do it bigger. Like, this project is something big. So he took a liking to me. He saw that I knew what I was talking about. Charlie told him I knew what I was talking about, and she co-signed that. I've been in the industry and I've done a lot, and I've done even a lot for her. So he knew that I was credible. And then I come to find out that Trick is on the label. So I'm like, Trick, yo, I met him before. You know what I'm saying? They like, oh, where you know Trick from? I'm like, when he was signed to Universal, they was going to set this nigga up to catch a brick. And I had this conversation with him. I got in trouble for it, but I met him that way. And they like, word, yeah, well, Trick signed to the label too. I'm like, word. So, Charlie and him had this record together, whatever. So I reconnected with Trick, and then we kicked it off. And then, the dude, Brian, that owns the label, I'm like, yo, we could do it like this. Woo, 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 woo. And then he was messing with this dude named Sean Baldwin. And Sean was in the industry too. And then, he had this other girl that was working with him too. So like when we all came together, I was leading, but we was all the team. But Peanut was following my lead as far as on the business on what to do. And this nigga was not a selfish person. He wasn't cheap. He wasn't doubtful. You know what I'm saying? He believes in me, and him believing in me took B&B like this, because he didn't doubt me. And it's like I tell anybody, I can run a label. I can run Def Jam. I can run Atlantic. I can run any label, big, small. You know what I'm saying? As long as you have the finances to do what needs to be done, you know what I'm saying? What you call it? It's a no-brainer for me. You know what I'm saying? If you got the money to do what needs to be done, I could take your label and take it to great elements. Like I turned that label into like a Po' Boy Records of Detroit in a matter of months. To the point where we went and got a nomination for an award that we made so much noise, right? So me and Trick started getting real cool, and I moved to Detroit, and I stayed. You know what I'm saying? You know, they got me a crib or whatever to stay in, this, that, and other. Shout out to Sabrina. Did I call Sabrina Brianna earlier? I must have been thinking about my damn niece. But shout out to Sabrina. And you know, everybody out there that, you know, rolled out the red carpet with me. Shout out to Trick's wife and his whole family. And they took me in. Big Head, Roscoe, Diesel, Thriller. I can't think of my man with the tattoo shop name. Like, I was 7 mile, 8 mile all around there. And I ain't gonna lie to y'all, Detroit is a whole other city. I know Edenwald is rough and the Bronx is rough, but Detroit is a different kind of rough. Like, it was areas where they didn't have lights on in certain areas because it was so bad. And you driving through there and it's pitch black. I'm like, nigga, I'm not stopping at no stop sign, no flashing red light. Like, it'd be pitch black. And yo, certain parts of Detroit will make you feel like you're not in America. I swear to God. Right. So me and Trick got real cool. And, you know, he asked me to manage him, or I suggested it, whatever. However, I became his manager. And we did big things. You know what I'm saying? Between all of us together collectively as a team, man, we caused a tidal wave in hip hop so fast that, man, I knew we was going to see some platinum plaques. You know what I'm saying? But me and Trick got real cool, and we rolled around and around the world and, you know, around the country. And we did so much, man, as far as marketing, promotion, and branding and building the label up. Man, I had an exciting time doing that. Like, oh man, I remember one time me and Trick went to the BMI Awards, you know, Baby and them, or Birdman, y'all call them. Was getting an award, Lil Wayne and all of them. So Birdman, you know, he rocked with Trick, and I showed y'all the footage before, you know, when we was hanging out with Birdman on his tour bus or whatever, and he asked Trick to do, you know, help him promote his liquor, the GTV vodka, and you know, and he gave Trick a deal or whatever. So, you know, they rapport was great, you know, with each other. Birdman, that's a cool ass nigga. And we went to go support him, you know, him and the whole Cash Money, Young Money. You know what I'm saying? So we get there, and let me see. I'm gonna let y'all show y'all a little bit of us hanging out in New York. Shout out Trick. All right. Shout out to Goon Squad Mafia. Let's go.
He just told me to leave. Come every. Well, two of them, the other two are on their way. It's Christian Memphis plus TNC. Yes, it's and then I just given him this information on the way to New Jersey, so it might have been sent on the way.
Is there a way you can call and ask?
It was probably has been on that day because we came from Detroit, so it's on there. We just told him on the highway. We late.
These people are too, so you'll have to get your seats.
It's 8 now, and then the other two on their way.
And also have to like, split up and take forever. I don't know if you're sitting.
Hey yo. Yeah, so this was at Manhattan Center in New York City. So we just arrived to the joint. And we go in. Let me show y'all what happens when we go in. Let's go. Choke no joke. My journey in entertainment. All right. Trick, what up?
I'm doing security. Let me make sure my mic on. Goddamn now. Goddamn TC Box. What's good? See what happens when you bring a nigga to you bring a hood nigga to some industry shit. You bring a hood niggas to industry shit, that's what happens. Look at them. Don't they see that shit around like thugs. They know a camera going, there's an industry shit going on, and they stick out like sore thugs. Look at all them silver boots over there. Where you at? I'm in New York City in the motherfucking Manhattan Center at the BMI Awards. Ray J on stage right now, and GT Vodka is, of course, got Ocean Bird down here. So, what up, Kyle? He don't like that club part. So Birdman was like, homie, come on through. You know what I'm saying? Come fuck with your man. So we came down. We drove. I got my cousins here, my sons, my little brother. We in business. My nigga Trigger Church. He over there. You know, when you come to some industry shit, you gotta reach out to the few little real niggas that be there. Just a few. BMB.
Yeah. Shout out to Detroit. Shout out to Detroit. West Side, stand up. West Side, stand up. And of course, you know, we ran into the man that we came to see, make sure we were straight. You know what I mean? Shout out to Birdman. Let's go.
That's okay. Yeah. We was good up there, yeah. We was good up there. What's up with your family? How you doing, man? Good to finally meet you. I seen you in Detroit the other day. I was back there at the back door. If I was kicking with Pop, you know what I'm saying? Kicking with those bitches. My nigga, we're gonna link up out. Hell yeah. Let's get a damn truck. We finna go get a award. The big one. I gotta get another one. I'm gonna give me another one.
Choke no joke. You already know. Shout out to Lil Wazy. Shout out to Birdman. All right. Real niggas always connect with real niggas. You understand that? Real niggas always can handle. Shout out to my man, Trigger Trash too, man. You know what I mean? Oh, I got some surprises coming up in this. Oh, baby, I got some surprises. Let's get into it though. I ain't gonna hold y'all. I ain't gonna hold y'all. I know y'all want. I know what y'all here for. I know what y'all want to see. Look who stepped in the building.
Like that's the motherfuckers are them gangsters in here.
Keep moving, can't stop a train unless they stop at a certain stop.
Yeah, that's what I'm here to meet. So when we get done.
That's all you gotta know is you here.
Yeah, I see him over there. Once he done with getting this shit and all that good shit, well, we'll be over there. I mean, we gonna holler at him. I'm doing the vodka with him in the Midwest. This is just GT vodka shit. So motherfucker say, homie say, I need you to handle my shit for me on the Midwest.
So I mean, handle the shit.
Yeah. You already know. So what happened with the situation with the B&B label, which is still going, and shout out to them. They have a lot of great artists and stuff. But make a long story short, the owner, Brian Peanut, was going to offer me to be a partner and make me a partner to keep me around because he knew what I brought to the table. And somebody hated on that, and then things got weird. And then when things got weird, I got up out of there. You know what I'm saying? And we were supposed to go to Soul Train Wars the next morning. And we had parties and all that stuff set up. And I packed up my stuff 3, 4 in the morning, hit the road, called them up about 8 hours into the ride, like, yo, I'm out, I'm done. And it didn't have nothing to do with the CEO, and it didn't have nothing to do with Trick or nobody. You know what I'm saying? It was just something that made me feel uncomfortable. And I know better to stick around any situation where I don't feel comfortable. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, it wasn't nothing with the label or anything or nothing, but it was just, I was too far away from home to be trusting certain people. You know what I'm saying? And it was, like I said, it wasn't Trick and it wasn't the label. I don't even want to get into all that, but I kind of regret just quitting and leaving like that because I was in love with the relationship I had with them. You know what I'm saying? As far as the business and seeing the growth and where we was going. But, you know, they have a saying to say, all money ain't good money. And so even though I never had any financial issues with the label, it's just that when, you know, things just got weird. And once things get weird, I got to go, you know. And like I said, I kind of regret it in some aspects of it, but in other aspects I don't. But to see that the label is still flourishing and that I had a hand in it in the beginning always makes me feel happy. And you know, it ain't nothing but a phone call if I want to ever do business with them again. You know what I'm saying? Because dude is that type of dude and still rocks with me. I call him right now and say, hey, man, I need $100. My lights is off. You know what I'm saying? And he'll look out for me. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it's much love and respect for everybody down in Detroit. But I always follow my gut. And, you know, back in the days, my mans that I used to be down with, they used to call me paranoid. They used to call, oh, the noise, you always paranoid. It ain't paranoia, it's intuition. And don't think that only women have intuition. Nigga, we all got it. And if you don't follow it, most chances you're gonna find yourself in some bad stuff. But you know, we hung out with Lil Wayne and Birdman and them to watch. I mean, we hung out to watch the show and them get their awards and stuff. And I'll let y'all experience a little bit of that. Let's go.
Thank you, guys. This year, there's actually a tie for Songwriters of the Year. The first 2013 Songwriter of the Year goes to Benny Blanco.
Choke, no joke. Yeah, so this is where it get interesting at. Like, you know, we there with Birdman. We sitting there chilling. Like, y'all see me filming him, and he know who I am. He see the camera on him and whatever. He ain't got no problem. Wayne ain't got no problem. Mac Maine ain't got no problem. But here come this goddamn diva, Nicki Minaj. She's sitting there letting all these white people film her. I go to film her, and she tells me don't film her at a public event. Y'all know I always got receipts. Y'all know I always got receipts. This is the only reason why I don't like Nicki today, is because she tried to shut me down. Well, that ain't the only reason. The fact that, you know, initially in the beginning, she was copying Lil' Kim's image and likeness and then act like she didn't have love for Kim. And you know, Kim's my baby. But outside of that, so I'm filming, like, we with Birdman and shit. And this girl tell me don't film her, yo. And I got it on camera. I'm about to show y'all. I forgot about this. I forgot. I didn't even think I had it on camera. But I'm going to show you how phony people could be in this industry. You know what I'm saying? Check this out. Shout out Birdman too. And the whole Cash Money, Young Money. Shout out Nicki too, because this is old stuff. You know what I'm saying? But it just show you how divish they could be. Now I'm filming everything, right? And when I swing the camera on her, she gonna tell me don't film her. And watch. And then Safari like, yo, fam, chill. Yo, she don't want to be filmed. I'm like, yo, she all these white boys film her. Like, I can't film her. I'm with Birdman. Like, and Trick, like, are you serious? But let's just get into it.
Just right. We had to run on the job.
I never would allow anybody to really tell me nothing I was gonna do. I was gonna do this shit the way I wanted to do it. We was gonna do it the way we wanted to do it. That was my shit right there. That was my shit right there, dog.
You don't want to slip. I was young till I died and it ain't gonna quit.
That's priceless. Money can't buy that. That had to be an awful start. And there was a time in our career when loyalty had taken place in our life. And think of us as a team and Lil Wayne and Slum. That's what you see, and that's what you saw.
Now look, I'm standing right there in front of Birdman. I'm filming. Let me daddy. Yo, do y'all see this? Do y'all see? Hold on. Do y'all see how many hits Lil Wayne and Cash Money got? Do you see why nobody want to do a versus with Lil Wayne? This nigga got hits for years. Forget days. But Swiss, Timberland, I got one for y'all. And if y'all niggas do this, I want 10% of that Ciroc money, sponsorship money that y'all niggas get. If y'all take my idea, I want 10% of the sponsorship money that y'all get for this one. I got a versus for y'all. If y'all agree with me on this one, and y'all think that this is a good one, y'all hit up Swiss and y'all hit up Timberland and say, yo, y'all got to give Choke 10% for this versus. I got it, y'all. This is the versus one. This is the one that will be ill. Because they getting ready to do Ashanti and Keisha Cole. That might be fun to watch. But if you want a party and you want a competition, Swizz Beatz, Timberland, let me introduce y'all to the first of the versus battles. Drum roll, please. Versus Choke No Joke, suggested and presented by Swizz Beatz and Timberland. R&B versus hip hop versus battle. What do y'all think? R&B versus hip hop versus battle. Check it. Chris Brown versus Lil Wayne. Come on, y'all. Give it up. Give it up. Chris Brown versus Lil Wayne in a versus, R&B versus hip hop. Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. Y'all cannot tell me that would not be amazing. All Lil Wayne hits and all Chris Brown hits. That is a party. Swiss, Timberland, I want 10%. Y'all heard it first from me. I came up with this idea. They have not did no R&B versus hip hop. That came from my mouth. I'm saying it publicly so everybody can see. They never did a R&B versus hip hop. All right? Chris Brown versus Lil Wayne. Hits for days. Hits for days. But let's get back into it. All right?
A million here, a million there. Sicilian bitch with long hair.
Come on, nigga there, dog. Just drove creepy as hell for 12 hours for this motherfucker, dog. That's my nigga, dog.
Instead of just having one job in music, you know, we like all types of music. Our fans like all types of music.
As a brain, watching a lot of my peers do it, people that I look up to, people that I watched do it before me. I wanted to do different. Me and Slim and Wayne, we felt to do, Young Money totally different. Cash Money to be what it is and expand it and just keep trying to expand.
I strapped so much dick to that hoe right there, dog. Right there. I just say, I know I'm just drinking, I just make a show. You sure? Yeah, man. A little bit, Good.
You already know though, you only live once, that's the motto, nigga, yellow. God bless America. This old godless America.
What's next to keep putting out great music? I just see one day as us being the first $1 billion brand in music. That's one of my goals in life. That's one of my goals in the music business.
We always look to go the furthest, to go the highest. When we do that, we try to do it the best and be the best at it.
Shout out to Corey Guns. Shout out to Slim.
I just want to congratulate Baby
Check him out.
on receiving the BMI icon. 16 and 17 years ago, when I was the CEO of Universal, I signed Baby Slim and Cash Money. And to this day, I think it's probably maybe my most important signing.
The one great advantage we really had was a mutual understanding and a mutual respect. That was the foundation for the success we both had.
So fellas, I just want to wish you continued success, wonderful people to be in business with, and we miss you a lot.
Give it up for the world's greatest entertainer, W Fresh.
How y'all feeling tonight? Y'all all right? New York, you in the house? Brooklyn, where you at? disrespect to Brooklyn. Harlem nigga had Queens.
Don't let that nigga get
Is there anybody from out of town that's here today? Well, let me tell you something. I was here, I was sitting down, and I was feeling the vibe. And, I want to acknowledge my brother Khalid. Definitely, Florida's in the house. Anybody from Florida in here? Well, let me tell you. I was in the house and I was sitting here, and I came with my sons and the family, and they told me that they wanted me to come up here and basically jump this thing off for cash money. It's an honor. It's an honor. It's a privilege, and I'm gonna tell you why. I've been doing hip hop for a very long time. I don't know if you know how long I've been doing hip hop, but we could just, if you think about Beat Street, we can go back even farther than that.
Y'all see the diva? Y'all seen the diva?
Think about.
Now I've been standing in front of her this whole time. I've been standing in front of her the whole time. The whole goddamn time. I was standing in front of her the whole time filming. The whole time. She see that I'm with these niggas. There's a whole bunch of white dudes filming behind me that y'all can't see. Stay filming her. She says nothing. Soon as I turn my camera on, which was for the first time, she covers her face in a public event. And I'm choked, no joke. Everybody knows me. Like, they know the photographers. Like, everybody knows who I am. And she got to know who I am. Well, she found out after I said, yo, I'm choked. But initially, she was not going to let me film her. Just the hungry black nigga that's there filming these events. And she was, yo, check it out. Who these niggas sitting behind her? This is my first time noticing them. Like, how are you at a public event? How are you at an award show and you don't want a nigga to film? And I'm with Birdman in them. I'm filming Wayne. Like, you not even Wayne. You not even Birdman. You not even Slim. And you at a public, and a black man puts a camera on you. I'm front row, standing front row. Word? I can't film you? Word? Okay. Where my man Heavily Hollywood at? Ain't this your girl, nigga? Ain't this your girl? You see why I be going hard on your girl? Because of this. Lil' Kim wouldn't have never did this. Eve wouldn't have never did this. Trina wouldn't have never did this. Like, this is a goddamn award. Y'all know how much footage y'all just watched? And I'm been standing in front of her the whole time. She been sitting next to these niggas the whole time. The first time I go to spin the camera up, this is what she do. This is the only reason or one of the reasons I didn't like her. Because if y'all seen how many white boys was behind me, not to be on no racist shit, but for her to stop a black dude from filming her was crazy. It was crazy to me. I will never forget this.
Go back even farther than that. But tonight, the reason why I think this is such a great thing is because the one thing that I get from Cash Money, and I don't know if all of y'all get this, that it is a family. Out of all the things that you see, the success, all of the things that they have accomplished, the one thing that is the most impactful thing to me that I see
is the relationship between Wayne and Baby. Now, I don't know if y'all really understand the depth of that, but I'm trying to tell you that when you roll as family, there's things that happen.
Every time you do something.
There's success that happens that only y'all see understand. But tonight, hereby set this up to earn cash money, and I think it's well overdue.
Niggas ain't showing no love. Niggas ain't cheering. Nigga Trick is like, yo, God damn, my nigga, like, niggas ain't gonna clap. They ain't gonna cheer. Like, Jesus Christ is a tough ass crowd. Yo, it be like that. Like, but you know what? Some of that be a lot of the people in there is industry, not fans. This was not no fan thing. You know what I'm saying? It'd be a lot of bitter niggas in the industry mad. It's, you know what I'm saying, that they ain't getting these awards and this, that, and the other. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, yeah, New York is a tough crowd, but that was more of a industry crowd. It more a bunch of bitter niggas mad because they not getting this award. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't really no New York thing. It was more of an industry thing and shit. But I get what Trick was saying, but I'm still a little salty about this Nicki, you know. But I'll forgive you now. It's 2020, and we all in
Beat Street.
We all in a different space. But I'm never, ever gonna forget this look, Nicki, that you gave me. Okay? I'm always gonna have that look, Nicki, embedded in my head. And you looking at me like that. And all I wanted to do was capture this moment. Now you're not even a part of this whole moment. This is a legendary moment. You know what I'm saying? This was a legendary moment, Nicki. And you gave me the hand. Like, talk to the hand. Choke, no joke. Got to talk to the hand. Ain't this... I know that nigga sitting behind her is straight security. Look at that nigga. That nigga is looking like whack 100 in the face. Like, he looking like whack. That nigga looking evil. So, Nicki, if you ever wondered why I don't, I had a little distaste for you. That's what it was for. But you know what happens? Let me tell you what happens after that. This is what happens, right? I stop filming her. I just go back to filming Wayne and them. And then Trina comes out and performs for Nicki Minaj tribute. Then Nicki Minaj calls me over. It's like, yo, Phil Trina. Because now she wants the cameras to know, oh, Trina's doing my song. Trina's doing my song. You know what I'm saying? So now she want me to film her so somebody can have the content of Trina doing her song. You know what I'm saying? But you see how karma works? Because the nigga Trick had the mic on him and he took his ass to go get some drinks. So I didn't catch the audio performance of the thing. My fault too, because I was supposed to cut Trick mic off and I didn't. And being that I didn't, I didn't get the audio. But now that she's seeing that Khaled and all these other people, Ray J and all these niggas is showing me love and shit. Now it's okay for me to film her and shit. But if it wasn't for her wanting to me to catch Trina on camera doing her song, she wouldn't have let me film her.
Shut it down. Yes, sir.
See, now Safari's back. Now it's cool. Everybody's relaxed. She done got out her seat and stuff. Even Safari's like, yo, fam, yo, chill, yo, just don't film her. Just don't film her. You know, please, man, I don't want no headaches.
We might be calling Joe Sweet and Low.
So which one?
Keep calling him Sweet and Low.
So what happens is Trick got the damn mic on him, and he downstairs drinking, and I'm still upstairs filming, and then here comes Trina. Let me show y'all. But you're not gonna be able to hear the performance. But oh shit, my bad. My bad, y'all. But you'll be able to see what's going on. Check it out.
This nigga used to jump like this. This nigga used to jump like that, man.
See, this is when Trina came out. She performing for Nicki Minaj. She doing one of Nicki's songs. I forgot which one it was. So Trina was sitting there performing, and oh, my bad. I got stretch up there. Trina was performing for Nicki, and while she was performing for her, this is when Nicki waves me over and like, yo, film her, film her, film her. You could film me now, film her, film her. You know what I'm saying? Because she wants people to see Trina doing her song and shit. Like, it's phony ass. Like, it's whatever. But let me show you how Nicki response is to Trina's performance. And now before, y'all remember, I couldn't even put the camera on her, right? And remember, I'm still standing there in the front. I'm still standing there in the front. Why? Watch how Nicki reaction to me is with me standing dead in front of her after she told me don't film her. Check this out. Hold on 1 second. I don't want to play the audio because Trick is down there talking. I don't know what this nigga talking. He might say something that y'all don't need to hear, so I'm going to keep his damn mic off. Watch, you going to see me take the camera over to Nicki. Trina looking good as a motherfucker, though. I ain't going to lie. Shit. I'm on fucking legs on her nigga. Look at Nicki now. Oh, now I can film you, Nicki? Oh, you so goddamn phony. Look, I'm right in front of her. Look, nobody has a problem anymore. I ain't gonna lie though, Nicki was looking good as a mother that night. And if I wasn't mad at her, boy, I would have, oh my God, she was looking good, brothers. Brothers. Between her and Trina, ooh, that would be a menage. Ooh, baby. That would be a menage that a nigga like me, I will not boss. Nigga, they would be like, nigga, you better hurry up. Goddamn, I'm gonna tell you, I'm holding it in until that shit is coming out of my eyes. Like, I'm not getting off with them two. What? Is you crazy? Nikki was looking so good. I was just mad at her that day, shutting me down. But how she was looking is a whole nother story. But Trina was looking good too. But you know, that's enough of that. Oh, and then we what you call it? Ran into the homie. We ran into the big homie. The Old Town big homie. The Old Town gangster. Nigga Trick's homeboy. Hold on. Let me set this up proper. Yeah, so we ran to the homeboy. Let me bring the homeboy on the screen.
In Detroit, Joe Louis Arena, I was there. Tell me when he rolling, because you know, when it's a true story, we can say it 1,000 times over. We ain't making nothing up right here. No, it's for real. It's for real. All right, good. It's for real. It's hammer time with the quadruple OG. And he's speaking, right? I'm this guy is speaking. I'm triple OG. It's quadruple OG. We go all the way back. Joe Louis Arena. Yeah. They put me in the mix. They put me in the mix. Video. I was there. Ain't nothing changed. We be in Detroit in a couple of weeks. Detroit, my second hometown. Y'all know that. Y'all know that. Everybody from Detroit know that. Y'all know how we get down. And you ask anybody, I tell them, this motherfucker here is a gangster.
Shout out to my man Hammer, man. MC Hammer is the coolest nigga in the world. I swear to God, if you ever meet MC Hammer, if you see MC Hammer, I'm telling you, this dude is the coolest. This nigga is cooler than an AC condition, man. That is one cool brother, bro. I'm telling you. Shout out to Hammer, man. Shout out to Trick, man. I miss you, brother. You know what I'm saying? Man, good times.
Yeah, come on with it. I love you, man. Much love, baby. I see when you do. Yeah, let me put the number in here, Trick. 248. What is it? 248.
Oh, let me mute this.
I'm gonna eat you for real when I get
Yeah, man, y'all almost got Trick number.
Whatever you need, baby, I got you. Whatever you need. Much love, family.
Now, me, you know, working with Trick as a manager is what you see me doing is, even though I still got my camera, you know what I'm saying, I still capture these moments as his manager where I could just not have a camera, but I'm doing two jobs at once. I'm creating content, you know what I'm saying? I'm capturing moments, I'm capturing publicity moments, you know what I'm saying? And stuff that is going to help my client move up. You know what I'm saying? Like right now, y'all say, oh, Trick. Even though I'm not managing him now, people are going to go look at his catalog. People are going to say he's official. They're going to say, yo, Birdman fucks with him. You know what I'm saying? MC Hammer fucks with him. And this is not no act. This ain't no TV show, this, that, and other. But stuff like this creates more opportunities for your artists when you document moments for them. And even though that's not your job, you know, for me, I'm going to wear mad different hats and we're going to plug and we're going to network. And then we in my city. So I take him all around my city and I introduce him to the tastemakers and the artists from the city, and that's how you build and you network with for your client to help them get features, appearance roles in movies, this, that, and other. You use your resources to get them around and get them in circles, and you put them in front of people that they don't know, and it helps you. You know what I'm saying? Like this situation. Just plugging people together.
I just said you're very true. Oh, goodness. I appreciate that, man. Much love, family.
Congratulations.
But anything you want, anything you need, don't see the hot phone, motherfucker. Let's say the word. Say the word. Say the word. Let's send it to me. I'll knock that motherfucker out and send it right back to you. Hey, say the word. I'm gonna tear it down too. I'm gonna talk that cash shit. I'm gonna talk that shit. I'm gonna talk that real life gangster shit. I know. 248. I know already. Nat.
I have to mute that real quick. I'm back, grab the phone.
Oh, no, you got 3%. Hey, you got a goddamn battery back. It's over. 516. Right there.
Somewhere in the world that's playing songs and cash money songs.
Let's get, hit me up. Let me know. I'll be here for a week. I'll be in New York for a week. Yeah, I'm gonna follow my OGs. Church, so my cousin and Charlie Baltimore is my artist. We got her new shit. We having a listening party on Wednesday at New Sound.
First off, that ass up, Juvenile. Come on up there, guys. We got, come on, Juvenile. Eminem, man. Catapult and bling. Million spin. Million performance songs. Next song, Down.
Yeah, I'll be here for a week, so you know what I'm saying?
To New York. This is a moment. History in the making in New York City.
All right, there you go, baby. You acting. There he is. He up there. That motherfucker, they got so much goddamn money. Look at Juvenile. What's suit on?
Yo, what we gonna keep motivating? Let's go there and talk to some people.
Let's do it.
Choke, no joke. This is how we do. You introduce, and like you see, I introduced Corey Guns to Trick. They build, exchange numbers. Yo, let's do a song. Woo, 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 woo. This is what you do as far as management and PR marketing. It's, you know, right now I just threw on the PR marketing hat, even though I got the videographer hat on, and I'm shooting. I'm still, yo, Corey, yo, this is Trick, boom, 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 they boom. And then you see ASAP Ferg come roll up. You know what I'm saying? And then being that I introduced Corey to Trick, now Corey introduces Ferg to Trick. You know what I'm saying? And this is called networking. We go to these places to network, not to fucking drink, not to party, not to this. Like all y'all women right now that's watching, that have men in the industry, this is what we doing. You thinking all niggas is on some bitches and trying to get phone numbers and everything. This is exactly what's going on. Niggas is just talking and building. Yeah, you're gonna see fans come over, this, that, and other. But you see Corey Guns, he getting fans love. They, you know, and he ain't trying to get their number. He ain't trying to sleep with them, this, that, and other. Some of y'all women need to relax. Like a lot of times we just be working, man. You know, I'm really many relationships that was so stressful for me because of me dealing with somebody that didn't work in the entertainment industry and don't understand that, nigga, I could be standing in front of Nicki Minaj and I ain't got to be trying to get her number. Trina's right there. Like, I'm not trying to get her. I'm just working. But you'll see me in a picture with one of them and be like, oh, you was trying to smash and this, that, and the other. Oh, yeah, I know that girl was in your face. It don't be that. A lot of y'all women be worried about who we be around, but we be around pretty women all day, every day. And it, at a certain point, it don't become nothing to us. So a lot of y'all women that be tripping for your man going out to the studio and in the industry, sometimes we really don't be doing nothing, man. I'm telling you. We really be chilling. We really be chilling. Now, do we like the eye candy? Of course we like the eye candy. You know what I'm saying? But for the most part, no. We just be chilling. We just be chilling. But who else? Oh yeah, some more networking. Let me show y'all some more networking, how it goes when we get outside. And now, you know, we build and exchange numbers with other celebrities. Like, you know, my man Mac Wiles, we seen him. I knew him, you know, from the industry. I introduced him to Trick, you know. So this is what we do. We run around and we take pictures. We take pictures, we network, we exchange numbers, and we try to do business with each other. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it be. So shout out Trick. You know what I'm saying? I definitely enjoy working with that brother. He take care of his crew, unlike a lot of these dudes in the industry that I see. You know, he always looks out for his crew. He almost puts his crew first. You know, but I'll say he put them first. You know, because he treat them like family. You know, but you know they are family, so I'll say he put them first. But I haven't seen too many niggas in the industry take care of they team like he take care of his team. I would definitely give him that. He's definitely a nigga that put his niggas first. Shout out DJ Thriller. You know, he always want to be around the ladies. You know, that one, you're not going to get past. Now, this one, love the ladies. You know what I'm saying? He loved taking pictures. He loved socializing. He loved meeting people from different places. That's what I like about Thriller, because he would spark up a conversation with some strangers in a minute, and he will holler at the baddest chick in the building. You know what I mean? You see these right there? Woo! They don't know him from nowhere, but he like, yo, hey, I'm so-and-so. Can I take a picture with y'all? Y'all New York women are beautiful. My nigga DJ Thriller. You know what I'm saying? See if there's any other choice. And that was one of the Wayans brothers too that was in that picture with Trick, you know, with Trick and Mac Wiles. Shout out to Big Head and Roscoe. You know what I'm saying? Those are the brothers that I was, you know, saying that that's like family that Trick take care of his team. You know what I'm saying? These are his brothers that came from another mother. You know what I'm saying? Big Ed, shout out to Big Ed. Shout out to Roscoe and DJ Thriller in the middle. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Detroit, man. Nothing but love for the whole city. All right. So shout out to my man Nut. Shout out Sabrina. Shout out whole B&B, anybody that's on that label. Trick, his family, his wife, the whole crew. Everybody in Detroit that got love for me. Y'all already know how I do. I got love for y'all. Shout out to Tretch. You know what I'm saying? Tretch family too. Always rock with Trick. You know what I'm saying? But choke no joke, man. You already know, man. This is how we move. So which I learned in this joint today is that a little bit of management, a little bit of PR, marketing, relationships, you know, how you treat people, and maintaining a good networking circle, you know what I'm saying? And that's what we do. You know what I'm saying? This picture of us on the red carpet for that BMI Awards. You know what I'm saying? But I'm caught up in the moment, man. These some good memories right here. I know I'm beginning to call from Trick, like, yo, Choke, I need them pictures. Here's a good picture right here, too. Hold on. Cut my man Tretch out the picture. All right. And as you can see, Trick always respect his wife. Y'all ladies get away from me. Y'all get over there with them niggas. That nigga never disrespects his wife. Like, nah, ladies, I can't be taking no pictures like that. And that's a fact. That nigga don't play that. That nigga love his wife, yo. He will not let no groupie bitch get in his face over his wife. That is one thing about that nigga. And I'm sure there's many, 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 many other artists out there like that. Ice Cube's kind of like that too. And nigga, hey, wifey here. Like, y'all niggas bag up. Do not don't disrespect the queen. Don't disrespect the queen. Shout out to Consequence. He was in the building too. You know what I mean? So this is what it is. Network. You go around like, you know, if Trick don't know him, I introduce him to him. If I don't know him, Trick introduce him to me. But you know, being in New York, I introduce him to everybody, and that's what you do to build your network. All right, let this be a lesson, you know, as an event lesson. You know what I'm saying? And then look, I'm sitting here, no pride, you know, still taking pictures, doing video, all at the same time. You know what I'm saying? Wow, managing. You know what I'm saying? Some managers when I ain't holding no camera, I'm not taking no pictures. You know what I'm saying? I'm not shooting no video. Yo, you go hire somebody for that. But when you know the rewards of some of these things, then you don't have no ego. At least a person like me don't. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my man D that used to work at Koch. You know what I'm saying? He was like a label rep for Koch. Did a lot of work with him at BET with artists like BG and all of them that was on Koch. You know what I'm saying? But that's it. Networking. This is what y'all do. This is how you succeed in the industry. And like I said, when I open my school up, y'all will learn more about these things. All right? But right now, I'm just going to give you a little bit here and there. Shout out Birdman. Shout out Lil Wayne. Shout out Mac Main. Shout out Nicki Minaj. Shout out Slim. Shout out Diesel. All the heads that y'all saw in this episode tonight. That's Birdman and Baby and Trick right there. You capture these moments, so you know you don't forget them. You know. And then in my case, I gotta do this because these niggas don't want to give me my flowers. So I got to show y'all that I've been a part of some legendary moments, and I got tons of video and pictures. You know, people didn't know that I got pictures. Like, y'all thought Johnny Nunez was the only nigga with pictures? Oh, I got a gang of pictures. You know what I'm saying? A gang of them. Gang of them. Why people think I was only taking video, I was taking pictures too. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Slim, Wayne, baby. Y'all already know. Doug Morris, you know. Been in some good company, y'all. I've been in some really good company. Oh, here's another so when these niggas be acting like they don't know me, be like, nigga, you know Choke. Stop lying. You know Choke. Shout out to Cali, Ace Hood. This is what you do. You run around, you network, and you build. West representing that west side of Detroit. You already know. D-Town, 7 Mile, 8 Mile, what up? All right, I'm getting hungry now. Oh man, some more great images. All right, I'm gonna show y'all a few more images. Oh my God, these pictures is awesome. Man, I got some great candy shots like this one. Weezy F baby. Got a lot of candy shots, man. Got a lot of candy shots. See if I got a nice heartbreaking shot on Nikki. Nikki breaking my heart. Don't fail me. Here go one. There's another. This is a legendary one if you're from New Orleans. Come on, Young Spitter, Currency, Wayne, Baby, and Mac Man. What's that producer nigga name over there with the lights, with the glasses on? Something with a D. Detail. Detail over there in the corner. Got one more. Let me find that Nikki picture. I don't know who this lady is, but she was on Lil Wayne like Stank on Doodle. Who is she, y'all? Do anybody know who this chick is? She was on Lil Wayne top. Who is she? Anybody know her? Who is this? This girl was on Lil Wayne's head. Who is she? Y'all know her? Anybody? I know she was on this nigga head. Wayne, you ever get with that? Who is this chick? Anybody know who this chick is? Let me get a little closer. Do anybody know who she is? Nobody? Okay, nobody know who she is. Somebody gonna see this later and be like, girl, you was hollering that Lil Wayne. Shout out to my man Sugar J. And Ayana. Ayana used to work with me at BET. She's one y'all used to always see with Lala all the time. And Sugar J is Lala's ex-boyfriend. That's funny that these two together too, now that I think about this. Yeah, that's Sugar J. That's the one that got in the fight with Mello over Lala. And that's one of Lala's besties. It's so funny that they're taking this picture together. Well, not necessarily not. But this is when Lala was with Mello now. So it is kind of funny. But Ayana looking good. Sugar J, stylish as usual. Who else was in this event? Let me see who else was there. That's about it. Yeah, Choke No Joke, y'all already know. Truth be told, all day, every day, even on your birthday. But tonight is my journey entertainment. You know what I'm saying? I want to thank all y'all for tuning in. You know, I didn't think I would be on this long. I didn't think that this show would take this long, but yeah. Yeah, Sugar J did spit on Lala. That wasn't man-like, but I know his feelings was hurt. But I ain't gonna get into that whole story again, because I do not need to be laughing and making y'all laugh. This is not that. This is my journey in entertainment. But shout out to my man Peanut, you know what I'm saying, BMB. Shout out to Trick. Shout out to the whole Goon Squad. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody in Detroit. Shout out to Roy. Shout out to Eminem. Shout out to the whole Shady Records. You know what I'm saying? We all did some legendary shit. You know what I mean? I got love for y'all brothers. And in the meantime, in between time, I'll holler at y'all tomorrow at 7 p.m. You know what I'm saying? I don't know who I'm going to do next, man. I got so many people that, you know, I touched their careers and they touched mine and we helped each other blow. You know what I mean? But y'all make sure y'all go get that new apparel for the ladies. Fellas, get y'all ladies something for Christmas, man. It's some leggings, some something. You know what I mean? Choke No Joke, man. I love y'all, man. One love. Shout out to my moderator, his squad. My moderators, y'all got to hit me up. Keita G hit me up. She sent me her address so she could get her Christmas gift. My moderators, I need y'all information so I could get y'all Christmas gift. And Larry Green, hit me up, man. I might have knocked you out by accident. You know what I'm saying? But I'll give you your wrench back. All right? Choke No Joke, man. Legendary videographer, producer, director, manager, marketing, PR person, man. Y'all gonna learn. Y'all gonna learn today. Y'all gonna learn today that I do these things, man. Trick, what up? Eminem, what up?